Alright, here we go. Test streaming tf2. It's gonna do some gaming here in 2 Fort. Some stupid stuff, not really anything serious per se. Ow. In terms of streaming, everything seems to be fine. We don't really see any frame drops. We don't really see anything. Yeah, it's giving expected readings, I would say. Yeah, I would say that's giving expected readings. Gonna have to try in a proper map as well. But so far, like, unlike the other things, I feel like this is working as expected. We could, of course, try and see, okay, 196. But again, that's nothing... That's nothing special per se. What is CPU? Dropping to on... I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Frames going to the... frames dropping to the 200s when things are loading is not that big of a deal. But this is the one game where we're completely CPU limited, it seems. Although there are these strange lags that I'm a bit concerned about. But in terms of like image quality, the stream looks to be fine. I think like in terms of streaming, this card is fine. Like I can't see anything that that particularly doesn't work here. There's no streaming drop frames, there's nothing there. Everything seems to be pretty gosh darn stable if you ask me. Aside from the a few like 1% lows here and there, but those are usually just CPU related anyway. And my CPU is what it is, so this game is gonna have low 1% lows. That's fine. But like, I don't know, otherwise, I don't know. Like, audio looks good, everything seems to be working properly. I don't have much else to say here. We can always go ahead and do something like this to just increase the process priority. if we want to. We don't necessarily really need to, but we can try that. And I don't think that's gonna really do any changes per se. We'll see if the image returns. If the image did in fact return. But yeah, in this game we are CPU limited, like I expected us to be too. But in terms of like streaming, everything is fine. There's no drops in frames. We're gonna have to try a different game and see if there's any other games that are problematic or have drops in frames. If they do, then we can assist it later on. This game is doing fine. So now we're gonna do another game, which hopefully is gonna work, because previously it didn't work. So we're gonna now test the next game. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna fire up Remnant 2. Probably. I don't really have that many options when it comes to games, really. So let's just fire up Remnant 2, because last time I remember that this game was a problem. So let's see what happens if it fires up at all. I guess something is happening. Okay. Why is it... Did that mount the GPU properly in there? Because right now it feels like he might have not mounted it properly in there. Unless I did something. Maybe the... One of things I could think of is that the HDMI cable is too old. And therefore it's doing this. I can't think... I literally cannot think of any legitimate reasons to why it would be this weird. In terms of... It could just be... I have no clue, man. Maybe it's just some shader loading or something. Like, the frame rates are impressive. 127. But, like... Yeah, and this is apparently with no upscaling whatsoever. Is that right? Yeah. Ultra, ultra, ultra. Nothing... Even detailed shadows is even on. Optimize performance in menus. So it seems that for this game, it's just a thing. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. I guess we'll just oh, we can't go there. I honestly have no idea how to fucking benchmark this game. But 99, 91, 89, 90. 84, 87.
You finished your break yet, Alice?
103. So yeah, the frames, like this game again performs like I expected. So yeah, I mean that's a good thing at least. And then probably also just turning some things up would make it perform even better. But what I'm most surprised by is how $120, 114, 101, 83, 84, 82, 85. I mean, here's the thing, like, this game definitely works better now. Definitely. And also, those frames are pretty good, all things considered. So, yeah, I think as for visual artifacting, then this one. There is no visual artifacting anywhere. A bit back there, but that's just things rendering far away. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I remember there being all across this artifacts everywhere. But now most of that is gone. I think it could also just be a result of having no anti-aliasing. Putting FSR AA on really helps with the sharpness and also remove some of the stuff. This is nice. Okay, well, that's nice to know. It seems like this game's problems was solved through that, and that it's just the fact that this game just looks fucking shit on normally. But the stream is working as expected. There's no anomalies going around. There's no nothing. Everything is working as I would expect it to work, and so that's a good thing. Okay. In that case, let's change games once again. Of course, one other thing that I could try to do is to simply check the system files of Batman City and just do that. But yeah, everything there worked just like expected. Now the Planet Coaster is gonna be the final test, because this is the fucking bane of my fucking existence. So, here we go. Final boss of this. Will Panko have fixed its fucking... the issues of it just being everywhere? We'll see. West Panko sound is completely not there. There we go. Does... yeah. The game recognizes the graphics card. As it should. Everything else seems to be good. Okay. Let's go and game. Let's put some Blanco. Then eventually I'm also gonna try Black Myth Wukong. But I honestly just cannot right now bother with that game. So I have to, it seems like I have to do a full-on complete installation of Black Myth Wukong. So I'm not gonna do that now. Now I just want to see if I unlock the frames. Where's the VSync? There. Confirm. And we're hovering around 114, 105, 111, 112, 104. So again, one of the games that would probably CPU limited, but just so as long as I get decent frames from just hanging around, I'm happy. So as long as there's no bullshit going on, should just be fine. So I just hope that building a roller coaster is not gonna fucking cost this thing to just have a fucking aneurysm. So naturally, that's what I'm gonna test next. But I can't even. There. We'll do that. Make a drop. Yeah, it looks like it looks like we're good to go. Doesn't seem like there's any problems anywhere. Seems like it's pretty much smooth sailing, if you ask me. So that's something, I guess. Okay, let's build up here. No problems at all. The quality is what it is. But like again, at least it works. I should have turned the auto tuner on, but like it seems like yeah, streaming works now. It would seem. So that's something. I don't really necessarily care for the shaping right now. I just want to build something quick to just confirm that even when running the coaster, I'm not gonna face any issues. Okay, hold on. I did play tf2 earlier on, but I just wanted to like make a test stream for multiple games I play. tf2 just happened to be one of them, but I just had to check that everything works properly because I got a new GPU, and well, things are just behaving a bit weirdly, but I can't assess whether whether it is the GPU or not. And my guess is that it's not the GPU, just based on the fact that everything seems to be pretty fine. So yeah, but like, yeah, everything is okay. Like I can join a server, play on it, and just yeah, I would really love to join this Uncotopia server to just test that everything works properly, because I tested it in a small 2-fort server, but now to test it in the game itself too would be nice. To just confirm that it was just a one-off thing with the game and not a thing that I have to be worried over with everything. So yeah, but it seems that in general things are fine. Last time when I switched CPUs because of the fact that I just had things just blue screening, glitching out in colors when I was playing certain games. And yeah. Oh. But now everything seems to be pretty fine. Even if the quality may not be the best, I can would safe to say that yeah, this is everything seems to be very good. The fans of the GPU themselves are very quiet. I have no desire to make it run faster than it already does. And in general, just everything seems to be fine. I will have to test run more games just to verify that everything is running fine. And then, of course, eventually I will also run a pass mark test. And if the pass mark test is fine, then we should, by all intents and purposes, be good. Ah. But yeah, like, things work as expected right now, so that's something. Although because of the way certain games is like really badly, will have to check with, cause like I was not the one who mounted this GPU. It was my dad, so I'll check with him. That is 100% sure that the GPU is properly mounted inside the case. Because it could just be mounted properly. It could also just be a compatibility problem with the HDMI cables. I could also try and switch HDMI cables. In case it's an issue of just the cable being outdated and old. So that's something I could do too. But like, the frames here are fine. Not much higher than they used to, but at least I can stream now. So yeah, yeah, things seem fine. Next thing that I'm just gonna do is that I'm gonna ask for people to join my stream on Discord. And just give me feedback in case something is lagging or other stuff. Because Discord has been a fucking pain in the ass with the shit. But I'm at least happy that I can at least bring streaming back. So that's something. But I'm first gonna rename the stream to tf2 and more. Because it's a bit misleading to say this is only a test stream for tf2. It's not. It is a test stream for multiple different games. I should probably have clarified that. Sorry for people who wanted only tf2. Give me a second here. I'm gonna... I think the nicest part of this, though, is that how quiet this thing is running.
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, but yeah. Everything seems to be fine. And and in this game, the frames could be better, of course, if I had a better CPU. But for what we have, I just wanted like an upgrade.
We have secured the control point.
None. Next game that I want to test though is Battlefield 5, if I can get that to work.
We have captured the control point.
But yeah, let's leave TF2. I'm gonna have to look later that everything is working fine. Oh well. Bam, bam, bam. Badam, badam, bam, badam. Bam, bam, bam. Badam, badam, bam, bam, bam. Badam, bam, bam, bam. Boom. Badam, 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 badam. Bam, bam, bam. Boom. Badam, 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 badam. It's okay. It says the last private profile was not a stable profile. Okay. Interesting. What about this? Hold on a second. I'm just trying stuff out currently, but I'm also just gonna stop streaming and come back